Welcome to my channel. I'm Gary Wiriawan, and today I want to share some of my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 setups. Intro. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is such a powerful video camera, and ever since I bought it a few months ago, this little camera has been my main video camera. It's really that good. However, so many people only use it only for vlogging, and they never really unleash the maximum potential that the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 can deliver. So in this video, I will share some of my personal DJI Osmo Pocket 3 setups to improve the usability of the Pocket 3 so that it can go beyond just the usual vlog and B-roll usages. And hopefully by watching this video, you can learn something from these setups, and hopefully you'll be able to apply to your own video recording setup. Keep in mind that you might be required to have the DJI Pocket 3 Creator Combo package if you want to utilize some of the setups that I have right here. But maybe if you can find a workaround some of the items, especially the wireless microphone, then I think you'll be fine as well. Let's start with the first setup. For the first setup, I will switch now from my Panasonic Lumix G85 to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, now I switch to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So now with this setup, you're actually not only getting a great video footage coming from the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but you will also get a really nice audio, a great sound quality from my particular setup. So let's talk about the audio first. As usual, I use the DJI wireless mic that comes with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and then I connect the wireless microphone to the Saramonic Smart Rig Plus, which is a XLR preamp for camera with a 3.5mm output into the preamp. And then on that preamp, I have this Shure SM57 dynamic microphone connected to it, so you're hearing my voice through the microphone, through the Saramonic preamp, through the wireless mic into the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. How do you like the sound? Please let me know down below. What do you think of the sound quality? I think this is the best solution, especially for talking head video. If you don't want to get too much reverb from the room, if you don't have the budget or the time to treat your room acoustically, because I know sometimes it's not possible, especially if you are renting your place and things like that. But with the SM57, you can get close to the mouse and you can just talk and you won't hear too much reverb from the room. The only drawback of this audio setup is that you have to have the microphone really close to your mouth, and it'll definitely be on camera. You cannot really hide the SM57 or boom it from above. So yeah, that's a little bit of a drawback. Now let's talk a little bit about the lighting situation. I use one softbox on my right here, so it's on the camera's left. So that softbox, I use some LED light bulbs. It's a very cheap and economical solution to get a better light. Better light means better video quality. You don't really have to spend that much. I spent maybe only about $15 for this softbox and LED bulb setup. And on my left, which is the camera's right, I have a couple of bare bulb attached into some light stand to give me a little bit of a rim light and also to light the background a little bit. And on the background, I have some accent lights from that floor lamp and from this table lamp that I put on the floor down here, and also some light behind there on the bookshelf right there, to give you kind of an ambient and accent kind of look, so it's not too dull and not too bland. And on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 itself, I use the battery extension handle that comes with the Creator Combo, and also a tabletop tripod from Ulanzi, so that I can set it up on the table and get it on the perfect height. So yeah, this is my first DJI Osmo Pocket 3 setup in terms of audio and video. Let's move on to the next setup. So now I'm outside and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my second setup. So for the second setup is this setup that I usually use when I'm vlogging. It's actually very simple, just a wireless microphone on my shirt right here for my audio, and just the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 itself. So this is just a very basic vlogging setup that you already know if you are using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. However, I can step it up a little bit, especially for my everyday photography vlog where I'm doing that POV style footage, explaining what happens behind the scenes when I'm holding my camera and explaining some camera settings, focal length, that kind of stuff, how I come up with the composition on my camera and how I take the picture. So for that, I'm using this tool right here. So I have a few items right here on this little rig. First is the clamp right here. This is made by a company called TTArtisan. I'm not quite sure if this is a universal thing or not, but this is basically a GoPro clamp that you can just insert into like your messenger bag or your backpack strap, things like that. I can just clip it right here, and on there I have few others items. So right here I have like a screw-in adapter for the GoPro mounts to the extension handle of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This extension handle comes with the tripod thread underneath. This is part of the creator combo of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And on top of that, I can just clip my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and turn it into a POV style vlogging machine. So we're gonna go ahead and just attach it to this rig right here and see how it looks like. So yeah, right now I'm on the POV mode. As you can see, you cannot really see myself talking into the camera. You can only see my hand, but this is actually useful if you are walking around, if you want to show like POV style footage when you're walking around the town, things like that, like what I'm doing right now. Or you can also show like your camera setup. That's what I usually do in my everyday photography setup. So this is my camera right here. For example, I can show you how I set up my camera, what shutter speed, what aperture do I use, the exposure compensation dial, things like that, and also show you how I take the pictures, how I, kind of like zoom in and zoom out, things like that. I think that's very useful if you're doing tutorial of photography. This is what I do all of the time when I'm doing the everyday photography vlogs. I think this setup is really useful, and it's much simpler to set up than what people already know. Like many people thought that they will need more equipment than just the clamp and the adapter, things like that. They thought they will need special equipment, special bracket, special extension handle and whatnot. But the point is, this is a very inexpensive way that you can do to make a POV vlog kind of footage using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Alright, back to the studio after that POV vlog demonstration. Now I want to show you my final setup, and this might be surprising for some because this actually blew my mind. Let's go! Alright, so this is the final setup that I want to share to you, and this basically blew my mind because with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 I can record myself talking while playing guitar at the same time without having to sync the audio. Oh my god, this opens up a lot of new possibilities. So quickly, the setup, I have as usual the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on the table with the extension handle with the battery on it, and then I have the Ulanzi tabletop tripod. On my left, the camera right, we have the softbox with the light bulb LED inside, and then on the camera right, on my right, we have the bare bulb LED, giving a little bit of accent light into the background and to fill me up a little bit with some fill light. And in terms of audio, on the Saramonic Smart Rig Plus, which is the heart of the audio system in this setup, we have two different kinds of microphones. First microphone is the Rode Wireless Go, which I'm using as my lavalier microphone to capture me talking. And then the second microphone is the Shure SM57 down there, the dynamic microphone that we use on the previous talking head setup. pointing into the cabinet speaker of my guitar amplifier and capturing the tone of my guitar directly into the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 through the DJI wireless microphone that's connected into the Panasonic Smart Rig Plus. So that enables me to talk like what I'm doing right now, and all of a sudden I can just play guitar like this. And I don't have to sync it in post. Oh my god, it's just so awesome. And yeah, I can just play guitar and talk, and I can explain what I'm doing. So hopefully I can create new contents by using this setup, and maybe a new channel. Stay tuned for that. I will make an announcement related to guitar and music dedicated channel, so it won't be together with this Gary W channel. But let me play some more guitar for you. Oh my god, I can play guitar and talk at the same time. Wow. Alright, that's the final setup that I want to share to you today. And now let's get back to the talking head setup before I make some conclusion and end the video. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for all of my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 setups. I hope that this has been inspiring and useful for you. I hope you can apply some of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 setups to your own setup and make it even more useful. Again, I just want to emphasize that with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think it is much more useful than just for vlogging and for capturing B-roll. As you can see, I can do talking heads like what I'm doing right now. This is recorded with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for playing guitar and explaining what I'm doing in terms of music, and also for vlogging, for POV vlog. You can do a whole lot with that little camera, and this really aligns with my channel. So please let me know on the comment down below which one is your favorite setup. Also, if you have any question about any of the setup, comment down below as well. I will try my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.